Mass ratio in line. Tracking Salt.
Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship Normal Prize for another episode of Homeworld Deserts of Kharak. Okay, before we start, I will have to say it's definitely starting to get cold where I am. This was probably the first night we should have used a heater. So it's a little cold in the house. I'm not really complaining too much because I kind of have a love-hate relationship with cold. I hate being cold, but I do like when my room is cold because then I can push my clocks on my computer higher because I like tinkering with that type of stuff. So tonight I'm playing around with a new overclock for this recording session. Hopefully everything will be fine. But yeah, I don't actually think this game's going to notice much because it's not actually pushing my card as hard as it should be. But oh well. Yeah. When I woke up, for some reason I was thinking about this. What would you guys rather die from? Would you rather be frozen to death or would you rather be burned to death? I think I'd rather be burned to death because of the fact I like it being really, really warm. But being frozen to death has a chance of someone finding your body and bringing you back to life by some sort of futuristic technology. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But anyways, let's get into the game and stop talking about cold stuff. Okay. So where we left off, we blew this thing up. We gathered a bunch of resources. We built some cruisers. We built our Assult cruiser to kind of see what it looks like. Let us go ahead and grab these guys. Let's harvest these materials. And then we will move over here, gather this stuff. And what we're doing right now is we're trying to gather all these resources because I'm really low on RUs. I need to stockpile some of it so we can get done with the 5,000 pieces of research that we're supposed to do, as well as build up our cruiser military. So we're focusing on gathering resources. Geez, that was quick. And slowly destroying all these defenses and making our way to the Plateau. Which are a bunch of cruisers that we have to destroy. And once we do that, we will be given some allied reinforcements. And I think that's all that's actually going to happen on this mission. So, anyways, we'll be back once we're done harvesting the stuff. Also, in case anyone's curious, here's the current stats of the of my computer. Oh, the reason why is because we're stuck at 60 FPS. Is there a way I can actually change that? Because I have a high refresh rate monitor. You guys won't notice it. I don't think there's actually a way to change the frame rate. Oh wait, we can turn off VSync. Let's see what that does. There we go. Now we're running in at least the 90s. Does that translate to the game?
Field depleted. We got something on the horizon.
Not really. Okay. Okay, we are done harvesting this area. Let's go ahead and bring up. I was able to build one more battle cruiser. Next, I want to build a second assault cruiser, and that will be enough for our big boys. Excuse me. That would be 3 battle cruisers, 2 assault cruisers, and 2 artillery cruisers. That should be more than enough for everything that the enemy throws at us. Next, we will probably build our final bomber, so we have a full air arsenal, and then we're going to use the rest of the RUs to try to upgrade some of our abilities that we have, like all of our research that we're supposed to be doing, to help us out in the next upcoming episodes, or next upcoming missions.
Go ahead.
So battle cruisers, move out.
Armor, go ahead.
Armor, you guys go ahead. Ooh.
Establish guard formation on that battle cruiser.
That was weird. I haven't used the special ability button, so that was kind of interesting.
Match speed and escort that battle cruiser.
Okay, and then everyone else, let's move out behind. Everything else actually move up. We'll have the Capisi escort in the back, in case something tries to ambush us. Okay, and where is our artillery? You guys are group 6. Okay. You guys go here and you'll try to destroy this turret. And everyone else, move ahead. It's a pretty cool escort formation, actually. I like that. Okay, and harvesters, get up here. Prioritize the RUs.
Send message. Set new heading.
Get those resources done, and then we'll destroy this heavy turret and make our way up here. Now, one thing I will note, I did notice that these cruiser classes actually don't require a whole lot of fleet capacity to build. Like, if we compare this to the light attack vehicle, that takes 2, okay, and then the armored unit takes 2 as well, with the railgun taking 3. That actually makes a little sense. Missile battery takes 2. I actually think that should be 3. I think 2 is a little bit too low for that. But if we go to the battle cruisers, which are supposed to be superior compared to these units, an artillery cruiser takes 4. That should be a little bit more. That can easily be spammed. I think that should be 5 or 6. And then the battle cruiser takes 3. That should be a lot higher. That should probably be 5, 6, maybe even higher. And artillery cruisers takes 3 as well. But this should actually be, support cruiser should be like 4. That makes sense, because support cruiser just repairs things and is a docking area for your salvagers. This should, support cruiser should be 4, artillery cruiser should be like 8, battle cruiser should be like 6, and assault cruiser should be like 6 as well. This should be a lot higher, maybe even higher than that, since the battle cruiser and since these things have such high survivability compared to the other ones. Just something I noticed about this game. Maybe there's a mod or something that I could adjust all these to balance that out a little bit better. But in the meantime, we got our second assault cruiser built, which is nice. So now we have 2 assault cruisers. And now the next thing we're going to do is build the aircraft units. And let's see, what are the aircraft? Yeah, see, strike craft are 2. I mean, that to me, that makes sense. Like, bombers should be like 3 or 4. This should be 2, 4, and 5. I think they definitely need to balance out some of the fleet demand for these units. Because this is, to me, this is way too low. I can see why this can easily be abused. Maybe it's something, maybe it's a mod I can work on. I don't know. I like modding things too, so that's a possibility. I could go through here and balance things out once I truly know how all this stuff works.
Ready for command.
But anyways, we are our artillery units.
Artillery loaded.
Let's kill this thing.
Load all tubes. Show them what this thing can do.
Because we've already proven in the last episode that 2 battle cruisers can take down a fleet of armored assault units, no problemo. So a battle cruiser should be like 8 or 10, something really large, probably 10. Artillery should be like 6, and assault should be like 8. Okay.
Form up with that artillery cruiser. Target set.
There we go. You guys don't have to move in, because we don't want the turret to see you. Just keep attacking. There you go. Alrighty, that turret is destroyed. So let's move the fleet up.
Reporting.
Be advised,
Set new
long-range
heading.
scanner
Give us your
tracking
target.
contacts in the AO.
Okay.
That tracker updated. Monitoring
Set new
hostile
heading.
movement.
Tracking armored craft on approach.
You guys come here.
Appeared in the AO. Confirmed.
Oh, indeed.
Heavy missiles loaded and ready. Ready
The
for
6. Cool. 6 got their attention.
Go ahead.
Hee hee hee.
Copy. Target locked.
Let's do this. Ooh. Indeed. Engage.
Armored vehicle is taking fire. Don't move into my line of fire. Hostile
Hee
acquired.
hee hee.
Hostile armor eliminate.
Awesome. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. We do need a couple more railguns.
Make ready.
I'm gonna build a couple more for the main group. Let's see, what do we have in the main group? 5 armored, 2 missile, 3 battle cruisers, 1 support, and 1 rail.
Attention.
4, 5. Let's build 6 of those. 1, 2, 3 more of those. Okay.
Railgun operational.
now be part of the main fleet that engages.
Receiving 5x5.
Cool.
Get this battle cruiser into the fray. Reporting.
And then you are the backup support group.
Ready.
Railgun online.
Vetting. This is the captain. New heading set.
Railgun operational. Ready. Copy that. Coordinates confirmed.
Hee
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Enemy armor on approach. Ready to give him hell.
Armored assault operational.
Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Indeed.
Enemy armor.
Cool. So our little battle cruisers now have a small escort. This is cool.
Receiving 5x5.
Everyone, kill.
Target set.
Those things used to have so much health. Now they have like nothing. Alright, let's move in.
Hostile cruiser eliminated.
And I also have a small little escort for our capital ships. Just a couple railguns, because they're the secondary group, they're not the primary group. Oops.
Restrictors assigned. Get this cruiser into the
Be
fray.
advised. Long-range scanners are tracking contact.
Oh, that's what that does. Yeah, that was you to specify a specific guard position. Indeed.
Cruiser copies.
Alright, cruisers, wait for the main artillery to bring in
Cruiser copies.
the main damage,
Cruiser copies. Copy on our way.
or to get the enemy attention.
Maneuver for visual confirmation.
Cool. Alright, launch a heavy volley. Oh, it was out of range.
Hit them fast and hard.
Hee. Got their attention.
We got a railgun under fire. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Hostile railgun opened up. Alert, railgun lost. Battle cruiser is
Cool.
Draw their position mark. Hostile range craft.
I still haven't actually tried out the assault ships yet, so we might do that next. But awesome. Let's move in. Let's grab these RUs and continue on our journey. So far, we only lost one railgun, and that's fine. We have crap ton of CUs. I can easily replace those. Uh-oh.
Support cruiser under attack. Immediate fire support.
Move, move, move.
Go ahead. Reading.
Whew, that is a very highly promoted railgun, indeed. There we go.
Receiving.
Your volley is ready, so go ahead and just launch a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, that thing's destroyed.
Hostile turret has been destroyed. Green line confirmed.
Alright, so let's move up. Move up to there. PC and whatnot. Move up.
Coordinates confirmed. Ready.
Where are our salvagers? They're back here.
Copy. Moving.
Get up here, boys, and harvest these RUs.
Coordinates acquired. Moving the site.
And that should give us enough RUs to build our final bomber. Yeah. Cool. And then whatever RUs we harvest next, we got another 350 there, and probably another 150 out of the wreck, so that's 550. And then we have one more over here to destroy, so that's probably another 150, so about 700 RUs. So we can definitely get a couple of these researches spud up.
Sortie.
Alrighty, we now have a full-fledged aircraft force. We are maxed out on strike craft, maxed out on bombers, maxed out on gunships.
Armored assault modifications carried out.
I also increased the AAV's armor so that they can survive a little bit longer, and now it looks like we can increase their damage, so I might be doing that too.
Armor. Go
So
ahead.
let's see. Ooh, yeah, they have 22 armor. Yes.
Cruiser
And the battle cruisers have 25. They're actually just a little bit short of the battle cruisers armor. Awesome. because I'm probably I think my plan is to use artilleries in the back to protect the primary fleet, and then assault cruisers here to where I can send them up quickly to aid the main fleet if they need aid, but just keep like majority of the stuff up here. I think that's gonna be my plan. I'm also gonna probably keep one support cruiser there, probably build another one to support the secondary fleet, and then we'll have the Kapisi as backup in case we actually need it. So that's the plan. That's the fleet plan, at least. But anyways, let's get over here, harvest more resources so we can do more upgrades.
Ready to give him
Battle cruisers, go ahead and escort.
set new heading. Reporting.
And then hopefully there's another, we can find a small fleet so I can test out these assault cruisers. I'm gonna, actually, let's go ahead and,
Crew ready.
well, let's do a little bit of scouting first before we
Get this cruiser into the fray.
bring the assault crews up, because I'm curious to see what, like, how much damage they can do.
Set new heading.
But the main group's primary objective is to get the enemy attention, and then we'll use a secondary group to do damage. I think that's going to be the plan. So I'll probably keep all the rail guns in the back and keep all the armored assaults in the front. Okay, everything looks good here. So let's go ahead,
Coordinates verified.
get into escort formation.
New coordinates verified. We read you. Enemy
Harvesters.
light vehicle marked on approach. Enemy contacts on the board. Receiving 5x5.
We have some contacts up there, which our long-range guys can take care of.
Copy, on our way. We're ready for orders.
Harvesters, get up here.
Identified RU site on scanner. Conducting sweep. Salvage your copies. Displace to that CU field.
There's no way for them to come up on top, so we only have to escort on the bottom.
Make ready.
Cool.
Gas moving. Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated.
Woohoo!
Go
Oh,
ahead.
no, 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 no. You stay back.
Go ahead.
That's kind of why I want to bring back the rail guns
Coordinates confirmed.
to here.
Enemy AA units on the plateau. Our airspace is compromised. They must be removed.
Uh-oh. We might have triggered the actual event. Hopefully we didn't.
Ready. Send. New heading set.
The Sakala has disengaged from enemy forces and now on approach to the plateau.
Active fire. Alert. Battle cruiser is taking fire. Position marked. Ready for
I
orders.
didn't want to do this.
Identified craft on approach. Reading. Mark the bearer. Your copies.
Support user. Get back here.
Alert. Siege cruiser verified in the AO. Respond. Ready.
Woohoo.
Receiving 5x5.
Cool. Oh my god, that's a lot of air units.
Strike craft down. Send orders.
Assault cruiser seems to be working pretty well.
Eliminate. Hostile light.
Let's just gather these resources. And then let's get the damage upgrade for those units.
Crew ready.
And just stay there. Don't get their attention anymore.
Alert. Hostile battle cruiser inbound.
This is Rachel. Go ahead.
Hostile battle cruiser.
Science officer en route.
Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending.
Ooh.
Readjust for target. Reading.
Everyone move.
Enemy on a guard cruiser destroyed. Enemy railgun firing on friendly.
Assault cruisers, get over here.
Facing resistance. Position mark. Knowledge. Push through.
Battle cruisers, get back.
Ready.
CU field depleted.
Where's my other battle cruiser? Oh, there he is.
Enemy railgun eliminated. Flank.
Or my other assault cruiser.
Cruiser into the fray. Armor ready. Roger.
There we go.
Strike craft. Or destroy. Attention.
Carrier warning. Heat levels are spiking. Reroute power to avoid system damage.
There we go. Now maybe the Kapisi can help out.
The captain. Alert. Missile battery.
Actually, what would be better is if we did this.
Be advised. Orders. Repeat. Crew battery lost. Alert. A battle cruiser has been destroyed.
You stupid siege cruiser. Where are the long range guys? Take care of him, please. Okay, I was not expecting something that crazy to happen.
Get this battle cruiser into the fray.
RU deposit depleted.
Kill it. Thank you. Jeez.
Ready. New coordinates verified.
Well, we gotta rebuild a battle cruiser, unfortunately.
Destroyed. Reporting.
There's my other assault cruiser.
Coordinates verified.
Okay. So that was probably really, really bad. But then again, we're kind of choked here, so...
Go for artillery.
PC,
Screen's clear.
move out so these guys can move.
Green line confirmed. Go ahead. Get this battle cruiser into the fray.
I want a third battle cruiser.
Receiving 5x5. Make ready. New sector designated. Move out. Reporting.
Alright, support cruiser, Rachel. Yeah, that was a horrible idea.
Reading. Ready for command.
Support cruiser, you keep the battle cruiser alive. So at least now I know that the battle cruisers can't really survive against those long range siege units. So those are still a threat. The battle cruiser isn't still all high and mighty. Cool.
Maintenance protocol.
So at least we learned something.
Receiving 5x5.
Despite the fact losing half of our fleet, because we're all jumbled in here. Oh well.
Make ready.
One of these days we'll get these upgrades done.
Attention.
But I need to build myself another battle cruiser. In order to do so, let's see, you're repairing all of the fleet.
Ready. Send.
Your PC,
Repair systems are unavailable.
keep that
Power
going.
source active.
Give us a target. Copy. Coordinates set.
Everyone get going. Alright, so battle cruisers, you're in front.
You heading. Go ahead.
The assault cruisers is what I need to use against those because they're fast. I'm learning. This is the first time I've used these cruisers, so I'm still learning how they actually work.
Ready. Copy. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Reporting.
One. Hee hee.
We've detected something. Can you confirm visual? Ready. Hostile armor incoming.
Yep, and these guys are definitely good against those fast-moving units.
Hostile strike
Hee
craft.
hee, and they're like, run! So assault cruisers are good against large groups of fast-moving targets. Battle cruisers are good against heavily armored, slow-moving targets. I'm learning. I'm learning.
Ready for command. Going mobile.
Where's Rachel?
CU site exhausted.
There you are.
We're moving.
Rachel, you get over here, because we gotta blow this thing up. Then we gotta make our way down all the way here, blow this one up, and then we can do the final assault.
Be advised. Tracking hostiles.
Be advised, an RU site has been exhausted of resources.
Rebuild our third battle cruiser. I like having 3. And battle cruiser payload. And then we might increase the range of our railgun. Guys,
Heading set.
quit being dumb.
Mission locked
Ooh,
in. Secure.
sweet.
Standing by.
Artifact, mine.
detected. Move out.
Okay, and harvesters.
RU coordinates.
Artifact
acquired.
recovered. Authentication confirmed.
Self-are ready. Advanced
Do your
alarm
thing.
used.
Oh, it's 250. Okay, that's even better.
Cruiser ready.
Range accuracy upgrade for the HRAS system. Interesting.
Your PC copies.
Cool. Okay, we are increasing the payload of the artillery cruiser, so it has more of an area of effect when it hits the enemy,
CU
so
site
it doesn't have to be so accurate. That will help. Also allow it to hit larger cluster of units. Let's see, what else do we want?
Operations update. RUs in the region have been drained.
I don't really use missile batteries much other than using them as a anti-aircraft vessel. And let's see, battle cruiser, indirect fire, self-repair. Yes, please. I would love to have battle cruisers self-repair. Since they're primarily going to be on the front lines, it would come in handy for them to be able to heal themselves. what else do we want?
Depleted. Activity is being tracked in the area.
CENTCOM, artillery. We copy your hostiles. Do you have engagement orders for us?
Disables medium and large class targets for a short period of time.
Completed. An RU site has been depleted.
I remember to use it. It'll be useful. What else do we got? We could probably increase our strike fighter speed. That would come in handy. So when I actually do use them, they won't get shot down so easily. Ooh, support cruiser self-repair as well. Sweet. Yes. I like to get all my cruisers the ability to repair themselves, so I don't have to worry too much about them in the field.
CUs exhausted.
See, like all these special abilities these cruisers have, they should definitely require more fleet points to build. They shouldn't require like 2 or 3 to build. They should be like 6, 8, or 10. So they actually have a meaning. Because right now, nothing is really stopping me of replacing my entire fleet with nothing but cruisers, other than the fact we're resource limited. Because of the fact they require the same amount of fleet support. So I do really wish that was balanced out a little bit better. Anyways, let's see, what else do we want? I don't really use base runners that much, so I don't care about their upgrades. Artillery cruiser damage. Primary weapon damage? Yes, please. I know we used to have a crap ton of CUs, but it does actually go down pretty quickly once you start spending them. So even though we have 11,000 CUs, it goes pretty fast. Okay. What else do I want? Strike fighter speed upgrade? Yeah. Yeah, we'll get that too. We have a couple more RUs to harvest, but I still need a lot more RUs. We have the CUs to get all this research done, but we don't have the RUs. That's still our limiting factor. But we were able to massively expand our fleet, so there's that.
Research completed.
Ooh. Strike fighter sensor and weapon range increase. Yeah.
CU field expanded.
Okay. Now we got that done.
Op ready.
I still have a random light attack vehicle back here. Now we need to make our way all the way around to back here, and then we'll start actually attacking. So we have a couple enemies to kill here. We have these to kill here. And we want to blow up this wreck, get the RUs, and then continue on our journey. So, Capisi,
Reading.
let's get you going.
New heading set.
Let's go back, come all the way down here. Actually, yeah, we'll come all the way down here, make our way over here, gather these resources, and then do other things. I also want to make sure that there's like not an artifact or anything in it.
Reporting. Brenner copies.
Hee I have one of my battle cruisers escorting my Capisi. That's funny.
Heavy artillery loaded. Receiving.
Oh yeah, that's because you were
Group 6 assigned.
built from you're in our. I just screwed up.
Heavy missiles loaded and
Control Group 6 designated.
tracking armored craft on approach. From hell.
Control Group 1 designated.
We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual. Go for artillery.
Guys,
Push through.
please don't kill the primary objective.
Eliminate.
There are other things I want to do.
Designate as hostile.
God dang it. If we just won the mission.
An assault force is approaching. Hold the plateau.
Okay.
Make ready.
I guess we're not going to get that thing.
Set.
Curse you, artillery frigates.
Crew ready.
Alright, let's move in.
New coordinates verified. Crew ready.
Because there's an assault force coming in that's going to try and take back the plateau. So I have to move in to protect it.
Cruiser copies. Reading. Move order confirmed.
Actually, it doesn't say... Well, it says we have to secure it. I don't know. Let's just get ready to do some damage. Because all I was going to do is just buy build upgrades anyway, so we have the fleet I want.
Enemy armor disabled.
This is Rachel. Go ahead.
Where is all of our armored assaults?
Match speed and escort that battle cruiser. Reporting.
Hee.
Heading.
Okay. Assault cruisers.
Get this cruiser into the fray.
Let's go ahead
Contact. Enemy
and see what the enemy has. Enemy has a missile ship.
Ready. Set new heading.
PC move.
Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed. Boarding.
Hehehe.
Receiving 5x5. New coordinates verified.
Alright, here come these guys.
New coordinates verified. Ready to give them hell. Hostile set. Move to engage. Cruiser copies.
Hehe. I like how the assault cruisers can go sideways. That's cool.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Armored vehicle is
Ah,
taking
you got the
fire.
self-repair thing too, because you're technically considered battle cruisers. You're just the other variant.
Go ahead. Get this strike craft into the Troy.
Ooh.
Roger. Fire alert. Enemy heavy cruisers detected message. Altering fire. Signal. Roger.
Alright boys, move in.
Coordinates verified.
Here comes the assault force.
Hostile production cruiser eliminated. Push through. Alert. Battle
Long
cruiser
range.
taking fire. Position marked. Target locked.
Take care of those. Boys, move, move.
Armored vehicle locked.
KPC,
Hostile armor eliminated.
launch.
Sequence initiated. Target locked. Fire.
Woohoo.
Push through. Alert. Hostile siege cruiser sighted.
Actually, assault-free cruisers, move, move.
Has been secured. Excellent work. Galcian forces in retreat.
Woohoo, sweet. Okay, not exactly the way I wanted to do it, but we did it.
Plateau secured. We need to hold this landing zone.
Indeed.
Personal log. Intelligence Officer Nathan Sajet. Expedition Carrier Capisi. Back home, the tide of war is starting to turn. Our men and women are fighting door to door, reclaiming entire neighborhoods as they push back these Galcian invaders. But here, the Kahad Sajuk's fleet is approaching our expedition's target as we are forced to sit and wait on landers inbound from Tyr. We are so close, yet with every hour we fall further behind our enemy. The future of our expedition depends on those flight crews. Roach, you crazy SOB. You're the best lander pilot I've ever known. If anyone can do this, it's you. You better not have forgotten that bottle I asked for.
Ooh, so next episode we get to learn about Roach. Who's apparently a supreme pilot in this one. Okay, so yeah, we secured the plateau, not the way I wanted to do, but we had no choice. So we had to rush the middle, because those assault guys were gonna come after us no matter what, because that's just the way this game works. But we were able to build our fleet. We lost a couple of our assault units, which is expected. Those are disposable. They're not as disposable as the battle cruisers, so definitely I'm going to prioritize keeping the battle cruisers alive because they are expensive, and once they get promoted, they're going to be really powerful. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'm looking at the temperature for the next mission. It's going to be 61 degrees Celsius. Holy freaking crap. The middle of Kharak, no wonder nothing actually lives there. That also means that our capital ship isn't going to be able to, or the Capisi isn't going to be able to help much because she's just going to have to be dealing with the ambient temperature. So yeah, that's also why we got the ability to build battle cruisers in this mission. So it's all coming together. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave a like if you did. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. And also, if you want to check out more, I do have a second channel called Homeworld's Other Games. Yep, that's what it's called. Captain Soban's Other Games, where we're playing Tales of Arise, a fantastic story-driven RPG. And yeah, if you want to join me, it'll be in the link, the video description. Anyways, guys, until next time. This is Captain Soban signing out.